Hi guys, my name is Janita Kilgore. I am having the pleasure this year to help Blknvmbr with their programming and facilitating some of the things that are going down. I have the pleasure of sitting with Miss Blaire, one of the artists in the cohort for 2022. I just wanted to get to know you, let the audience fill you out and see what's going on in your repertoire. But first things first, what inspired you to make and create R&B music?
Everything. I think I heard somebody say it earlier, it might have been Claire, but everything literally inspires me. And not just like R&B music, like music in general. Like I've sat in a car and made electronic music, you know, just kind of just inspired by sound and just rocked out with it. So I feel like everyday life, like everyday experiences just inspire me to create.
Now, with that, were there any artists in particular that have inspired your sound?
I think it's difficult for me to answer that clearly right now because I'm still finding my sound. But I'm heavily influenced by my family. A lot of people in my family are musicians. So like, man, my brother was like rapping over 50 Cent beats when I was in like the 7th grade. And so my brother is an artist, my cousin is an artist, my grandmother played the piano. I never got the opportunity to meet my grandmother, but my mom sings. So a lot of people in my family are musically inclined. So that was my first source of inspiration, was being at home and just being around it and just being myself. For a long time, I was like very afraid and very intimidated to express any type of musical talent at all. So yeah, it took me a long time to kind of like long time, like years. Yeah. Like that was like my, I believe people call it shadow work. Like that was mine.
I understand completely. But with that, what would you, if for somebody else that was in that position, what advice would you give to them to try to overcome that fear?
Run towards it. Yeah. And people don't like that answer, but sometimes it's because like sometimes when you feel that fear or you feel some sort of discomfort, you're like, that's something to stay away from. And you have to learn the difference between the type of fear or the type of detriment that you stay away from and the type of fear that you run toward. And it's like, sometimes there's a thin line, but you really do have to be able to like, be like, okay, this type of pain I run towards, and this type of pain I stay away from. Just like a brief example is like when you're at the gym and you're feeling uncomfortable, you keep pushing into that. You keep leaning into that pain. But when you're in a terrible relationship, you walk away from that pain. You just have to decide which pain is worth it and which pain is not worth it, and what's the outcome? Like, what's the outcome of this pain? Muscles at the gym or terrible mental health because I'm in a situation I don't want to be in. So, yeah.
What's the next project or performance that you're working on?
So my next performance will be December 2nd. It's for a project that my friend Ty is hosting in Brownsville. So I don't have all the complete details of it, but I just confirmed with her today. So that's the next thing that I know I'll be doing. And, oh, you know what? That's a lie. On December 16th, I'll be in a musical.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a different experience.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, thanks. But it's Renee Harris Lifted. It's a gospel performance. It'll be down at the August Wilson Center on October 16th, 2022.
Well, period. Well, tell everybody where they can find you and follow you just so they can keep up with everything.
You can find me on Instagram at Miss Blaire C, MSBLAIREC, and you can follow my business page at Black Box Bombs, BLACKBOXBALMS.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.